Guy has an hour to kill, so takes advantage of one of the few businesses that is open.
Is it okay? Yeah? Well, the Victorians, they used to put like their iron in the fire, didn't they? But this man, you see what he's done? He's got his fire in the iron. I'm impressed. I am impressed. His ironing is immaculate. Immaculate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Look like someone owns me now. That's mega. Thank you very much. Jeans as well. Jeans as well. Do jeans as well. Yeah? Fill your boots. We never thought this would be happening, did we? Hey?
I've been to Mara Pass, Indo-China border.
The highest road in the world. Did you do it? You did it? On your 250 Honda?
Yeah, 250cc. I'm the only girl in India who did that.
I'm impressed, lad.
Thank you so much.
I tell you what, thanks very much for having us.
Oh.
This is what we have for my...
They're saying that I'm married to you now.
Wouldn't say it was life-changing, but after one day in India, I've got a new bike, a wife, and iron clothes. Also, had my first bout of Delhi belly, been in the loo 12 times.
Although the Nagar truck yard is a male-dominated world,
I'm Guy.
the yard's only tyre fitter is a 60-year-old mother of 5, Shanti Devi.
They're not light. They aren't light. She's not messing about.
It's not unknown for Guy to drink 20 cups of tea a day. So ride into the shadow of the Himalayas, to the area where India's tea history began, is for him like visiting Disneyland.
Proof of the pudding is in the eating. So yeah, we had to make a cup of tea, we had to drink it.
So I do the stirring and then I close the lid.
I'm not good at many things in life, but I am a fair hand at drinking tea.
This premium variety, Kangra Black Orthodox, famed for its smooth taste, is the finest of all the teas the Batales sell.
So this is without sugar, without milk, without anything.
So I drank his tea, as he said, without the milk. Yeah. It was, yeah, what's the word? It was spot on. That was as good a tea as I have ever had. That's brilliant. I think it was probably the first sign of love for India. Yeah, everything up until that point had just been an education, an eye-opening experience. But this was my first sign of love for India. What a place, what a brew, what a scene. What's the plan?
Plan, you are front and I am behind you.
Yes.
Position is this, okay?
Yes.
So I feel the wind and I tell you run forward. So you feel touch the ground, keep running.
Keep running?
Yeah, in front, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Okay, sit down. Sit down.
Spot on. Oh, that's great. Have you had many crashes?
No, no.
What's that noise? The beep?
Beep, this is the instrument.
Oh, altitude.
Yeah.
Could you stay up all day if you wanted?
Maybe 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what's the furthest you've travelled?
100 kilometers.
200 kilometres? Mega.
Despite the breathtaking views, after just a few minutes, Guy nods off.
I'm not going to lie to you, that's not my thing. There's no speed involved. Not enough speed. I think whatever it has to be, it has to have a bit of speed in it.
To wake Guy up, Arvind decides to hand over the controls.
You ready?
Yes, mate.
And Guy is soon executing perfect turns.
But it was good. It was good. It was more peaceful than anything.
But Arvind has a plan to show Guy how a paraglider can go aerobatic.
Yeah, we did a few stunts and what have you. loop the loop in a paraglider. I don't really know how it worked, but yeah, the sky and then back around again. Yeah, it's the loop in a paraglider.
The key is speed. By maintaining momentum, the pilot can loop over like a pendulum without the wing collapsing.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
And I was sort of glad to get my feet on the ground, but spot on, mate, spot on. There was not a lot of health and safety going on there. What was he using? Like ropes and bits of sack, digging a hole out, laden in the bit of sack with the muck that they'd just pickaxed out in the bare feet. And then these lads are winching it to the top, chucking it on a heap, putting it back down again. That is graft. It's like what is it maybe, the financial capital of India. But digging an hole like that with such an old-fashioned way. I mean, what's happening there? Why not stick a mini digger down there? You know, we've got the gear.
If they had a mini excavator, they could dig this hole in a day. Instead, it will take this team a week to get the job done.
And I'm not for health and safety, but I think there's a bit of middle ground somewhere. Yeah, you're asking for trouble, boys. First impressions, building in the Dark Ages.
It's a 3-minute lift ride to reach the 46th floor, 500 feet above ground level.
If a lift was going to fail, didn't fill me with confidence, but the way that it was fashioned on the side of the building, it was all just a bit, it'll do, it'll get us by. How many years to finish this building?
Last 4 years.
4 years. The civil work's about finished now. That's taken 4 years. Like the civil work, the main frame of the building. Another 2 years to finish everything else, or 6 years to finish. Yeah, it sounds like a long time. Thank you, thank you. And really, there was a few netted areas, but I could go right to the edge, right to the edge. You know, you was looking the birds in the eyes as the birds were soaring on the thermals. At our height, there was there, that is I, that is I.
The 30 tallest buildings were all built in the last 6 years, like this one, the world's most expensive home.
Antilia Towers, Antilia Tower, you see that there, that one there? That's the richest man in India's house, Mukesh Ambani. 200 servants live there for 4 family, husband and wife, 2 kids. $1 billion house.
Mukesh Ambani's oil, gas and retail businesses have made him £15 billion. As well as the residential sections, his house has office space inside and vertical gardens outside to offset CO2.
I would not live there. Well, to be honest, there's worse places in the world to live in there, but it's just the surrounding area. There's nowhere to ride my bike. I don't know how to ride my bike. We're gonna have my shed, eh? We're shedding now. I'm gonna have a job getting all my engines up them stairs, aren't I? Eh? Not for me, mate. I wouldn't live there for all the tea in China.
India.
I know we are in India, but that's the saying, James. That's the saying. All right, mate.
But what Guy's about to discover will change all his ideas about what a slum is.
Namaste. Boys playing cards. We're in the middle here of 1 square mile with a population of 1 million people. And that's the population of Birmingham. I know a slum, probably as you know a slum. The pictures that are put in front of us from the likes of Sao Paulo, from the likes of China, from the likes of... This is nothing like, is it? Nothing like. The size of the bloody telly in there. Hey? It's like PC World in there. What I was expecting was going to be like, how do people live in this? But actually, we've come here and I think, spot on. Well, look, right, fancy tiling. That wouldn't be out of place in Buckingham Palace, would it? Hey, look at the tiling on that. Right, you want me to give you a lesson?
Yeah.
Right, you're going to be quiet. If I stand up on here, yeah? Come on, let me stand up on here. Let me give you a lesson. Right, right, you know a car? A brum car? You know, like,
He opts for his specialist subject, the principles of internal combustion.
I'm not very good at drawing, mate. I'm not very good at drawing.
This car.
This is a car, you see?
Yes.
In the front of the car, we have the engine. Boom, boom. Just think, they're all right interesting kids. They're as bright as.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you how the engine works.
Yes.
Inside the engine, we have a piston. We have a crankshaft, you see, and then how this engine works is on the 4 strokes. We have suck. It's like this, it's suck. It's like that, suck. And then we have squeeze, and then bang, and then blow. Just the kids, how keen they are, keen to learn. You see why Indian parents want their kids to be either engineers or doctors? We go suck,
Suck.
squeeze,
Squeeze.
bang,
Bang.
blow.
Blow.
You're getting there. I'm impressed. Thank you. Gate dropped. Leg on the clutch, over the gate, and I led into the first corner. Get a bit of that. On a track like that, well, I don't know what I was doing. You don't know how hard to push, otherwise you're going to crash.
On the 4th corner of the first lap, the guy is overtaken by rider 74, experienced motocrosser and lawyer, Amrud Kair. Meanwhile, at the back of the field, they're dropping like flies.
But it was carnage, wasn't it?
The bottleneck behind the accident lets the 2 leaders break away.
Letting the pressure out of the tyres gave me a little bit more confidence with the bike. I could push the front a little bit more. Feet down a bit of it, Andrew's boots doing the job. And there was people crashing.
The leaders come round to lap the stricken bikes.
And then the boy that was leading, he went one side of the boy that crashed, I went the other side. You've sort of got to be brutal. Don't slow. Do not lose your momentum. I did the move coming out. I got a good acceleration, drove away from him.
There are 3 laps left, and it's down to Guy to try and hold on to the lead without sliding off.
I had one sneaky look behind me, just to make sure, and I thought, oh, there's no one there, and I just rode me on line. I didn't know when the last lap was. But the flag will be coming out soon. Yeah, brother, I've got to check a flag. Mega, wasn't it? Congratulations. Wanted to give me the flag so I could ride round a victory lap. But they gave me a checker flag without broke, so I got a yellow flag. And then did a victory lap with a yellow flag. But it was great.
The climax of Guy's adventure reminds him how far he's come.
Never has a fish been as far out of water as it was when we was in Old Delhi. Yeah, 2 weeks later, Rider Mania, getting whooped, high-fived. Oh, yeah, it was just like we felt like part of the gang, part of the Indian gang. I was like, oh, yeah, cool, lads.